Readings for the day, 2022, on Monday, September 5th. The readings for the regular cycle. The Epistle, Monday of the 13th week. The reading is from Paul's second letter to the Corinthians. Brethren, as you excel in everything in faith, in utterance, in knowledge, in all earnestness, and in your love for us, see that you excel in this gracious work also. I say this not as a command, but to prove by the earnestness of others that your love also is genuine. For you know the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, that though he was rich, yet for your sake he became poor, so that by his poverty you might become rich. And in this matter I give my advice. It is best for you now to complete what a year ago you began not only to do but to desire, so that your readiness in desiring it may be matched by your completing it out of what you have. For if the readiness is there, it is acceptable according to what a man has, not according to what he has not. I do not mean that others should be eased and you burdened, but as a matter of equality, your abundance at the present time should supply their want, so that their abundance may supply your want, that there may be equality, as it is written, He who gathered much has nothing over, and he who gathered little has no lack. The Gospel, Monday of the 13th week of Matthew. The reading is from the Holy Gospel according to Mark. At that time the Pharisees held counsel with the Herodians against Jesus, how to destroy him. Jesus withdrew with his disciples to the sea, and a great multitude from Galilee followed, also from Judea and Jerusalem and Idumea, and from beyond the Jordan, and from about Tyre and Sidon, a great multitude. Hearing all that he did, came to him, and he told his disciples to have a boat ready for him because of the crowd, lest they should crush him. For he had healed many, so that all who had diseases pressed upon him to touch him. And whenever the unclean spirits beheld him, they fell down before him and cried out, You are the Son of God. And he strictly ordered them not to make him known. The readings for the commemoration. The Epistle for the Prophet. The reading is from Paul's letter to the Hebrews. Brethren, when God made a promise to Abraham, since he had no one greater by whom to swear, he swore to himself, saying, Surely I will bless you and multiply you. And thus Abraham, having patiently endured, obtained the promise. Men indeed swear by a greater than themselves, and in all their disputes an oath is final for confirmation. So when God desired to show more convincingly to the heirs of the promise the unchangeable character of his purpose, he interposed with an oath, so that through two unchangeable things, in which it is impossible that God should prove false, we who have fled for refuge might have strong encouragement to seize the hope set before us. We have this as a sure and steadfast anchor of the soul, a hope that enters into the inner shrine behind the curtain, where Jesus has gone as a forerunner on our behalf, having become a high priest forever, after the order of Melchizedek. The Gospel for the Prophet. The reading is from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. The Lord said to the Jews who had come to him, Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you build the tombs of the prophets and adorn the monuments of the righteous, saying, If we had lived in the days of our fathers, we would not have taken part with them in shedding the blood of the prophets. Thus you witness against yourself that you are sons of those who murdered the prophets. Fill up, then, the measure of your fathers, you serpents, you brood of vipers. How are you to escape being sentenced to hell. Therefore, I send you prophets and wise men and scribes, some of whom you will kill and crucify, and some you will scourge in your synagogues and persecute from town to town, that upon you may come all the righteous bloodshed on earth, from the blood of innocent Abel to the blood of Zacharias the son of Berechiah, whom you murdered between the sanctuary and the altar. Truly I say to you, all this will come upon this generation. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, killing the prophets and stoning those who are sent to you. How often would I have gathered your children together, as a hen gathers her brood under her wings, and you would not. Behold, your house is forsaken and desolate, for I tell you, you will not see me again until you say, Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. It is appropriate to stand for the reading of the Synaxarion. Synaxarion from the Menaion. On September 5th, we commemorate Zacharias the prophet, the father of the forerunner. On this day, Saint Abdeus died when he was beaten with spiked rods. On this day, we commemorate the holy martyrs Medimnus, Urban, Theodore, and 80 priests and deacons. On this day we commemorate St. Peter of Athera. By the intercessions of your saints, O God, have mercy on us. Amen. Fasting rules, fast free, all foods allowed.